Hello everyone, this video is bonsai soil for beginners. So I just want to explain what soil is the best for your tree and what soil you should be using to get a really nice healthy bonsai tree. So there is a lot of questions going around. What is the best soil, or what is the only soil that I can use for bonsai and this and that. Keep in mind that there is no such thing as best soil for a bonsai tree. So let me explain real quick. It really depends on what stage you are on, what type of trees you are using, things like that. But you don't want to complicate things too much. For instance, this tree still under development, not an actual bonsai, but it's just like a pre-bonsai, and I'm just using regular potting mix. Okay, so this is just Miracle Grow potting soil, as you can see. I'm going to show you over here. Now this soil, it's not bad. It could work really well, especially to develop a bonsai tree or pre-bonsai. The only thing that you really want to keep in mind is that you want to have good aeration on your tree. So this right here is pumice. Okay, so what it does, it doesn't really hold water. As you can see, pumice right here will help your soil have more air, and it will help drainage a lot better. So that is the main thing that you want to have in a bonsai tree. You want to have good soil that is going to drain really nicely, meaning that once you put water in the tree, it's just going to come out of the pot pretty fast. When you have soil that is really compacted, and let's say you put water in this tree and it's just slowly coming down, and then you look down and it doesn't come down, and it takes a while for that water to go through all the way down. That means that the soil is holding too much water, and that could cause root rot on your tree. So this is where pumice comes in place. You can also use things like perlite. But what about for an actual bonsai tree that is more developed? Well, that's when you want to start using akadama, lava, and pumice. So akadama is this little brown rocks. This is going to hold plenty of water for the tree to be able to survive and doesn't dry out too quick. And pumice and lava would pretty much work kind of the same way. Lava is going to hold a little bit more water. It's going to hold a little bit less water than actual akadama. And then pumice is pretty much not going to hold much water or any at all. It's going to help with that drainage. So this is a mix that you want to use. Ratio 1:1 ratio, depending on your tree. I would say for things like conifers, things like that, 1:1 ratio is perfect. For evergreens, I'm sorry. But if you are having a deciduous tree like a Japanese maple or a tropical tree, you want to use a 2:1:1 ratio. Let me explain. I know that's kind of like, what's he talking about? So I'm gonna use, for instance, my fist. Okay, so a 2:1:1 ratio. Let me open this up. Here's my akadama. What I mean by 2:1:1 ratio, let's say you're using a container of the same size or whatever. You want to use the same size for your mix. For instance, I'm gonna use my fist. So 2:1:1 ratio, meaning that I'm gonna do 1, 2, pour it in a container, and then I'm gonna go over in my pumice, 1, and then I'm gonna go over to my lava rock, grab 1, and there is 1 in the mix. So 2 of akadama, 2 of pumice, and 2 of lava rock. This would be for tropicals, deciduous trees, and some conifers as well. For evergreens, you could use 1:1 ratio, meaning that 1 akadama, 1 lava, and 1 pumice. Pretty easy, and I was really confused about that before, and that's why I'm making this video. But again, you don't really want to complicate things too much. Okay, as you can see, I didn't even measure this tree. Okay, I just put a random kind of like amount of soil in it, and it's doing really well. Okay, again here, these two examples, these are just, this is a goji berry and this is a ficus benjamina. These trees are growing in regular potting mix. Of course, I added a little bit of pumice in there just to create more aeration, but you don't have to complicate things too much. As long as the soil drains really well, that's all you have to worry about, okay? Because you want to have good aeration on those roots for them to be able to grow really nicely. If you have soil that is just too compacted, that is going to cause problems down the line. So you don't want to complicate things. Again, if you really want to buy and spend a little bit more money and get a better soil for, those roots to have really good aeration, then purchasing, you can purchase them separately, the akadama, lava, and the pumice, and you can just mix them together. But if you're in a budget and you don't really have enough money for now and your trees are still on development, then I would definitely go for just regular potting mix for now. You can just mix in some lava, potting mix, and some pumice, and that would work really well. If you have a tree that is more in refinement, that it's going into refinement, it's going into bonsai pod, is looking better, not really as a pre-bonsai no more, then the akadama, lava, and pumice will work really well. So that's all I have for today. Just a quick video explaining the bonsai soil and what's mostly used in this situation. So nothing too crazy, just kind of wanted to explain a little bit again, because I used to be really confused when it came to bonsai soil, and I use it now and I can mix my own soil, but that's all it takes. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and you have an amazing day.